Autistic atheist. What is autism? What is autism? Dr. Baron Cohen and colleagues described autistic children as having a deficit in the understanding of the social world while having an intact and in many cases superior understanding of the physical world. Cognitive deficit that gives rise to the impairments in social abilities seen in autism. According to the most recent edition of the Diagnostic Statistical Manual, autism spectrum disorder is a pervasive neurodevelopmental condition characterized by deficits in reciprocal interaction and communication, and repetitive and restrictive behaviors and interests. These characteristics often result in difficulty in social communication. These characteristics must be present early in childhood, and they must limit or impair the everyday functioning of an individual. These deficits cannot be explained by cognitive or intellectual deficits. Autism is not an indicator of intellectual deficits or of a low IQ. Non-autistic children with intellectual disabilities do not lack the aforementioned abilities and are often highly sociable. Autistic people are often known to have highly specialized interest, a high attention to detail, yet poor social skills, and lack the ability to maintain eye contact. Many autistic people react atypically to sensory stimuli. They may be under or oversensitive to everyday stimulation. They may also have poor emotional and self-regulation abilities. Autism is often referred to as a spectrum, as an autistic person may have a range of strengths, capabilities, deficits, and difficulties that are unique to the person. Their abilities and difficulties can vary throughout life and from situation to situation. Autistic traits exist to varying degrees in most individuals. While most people think of autism as purely social phenomenon, it is also important to consider the wider range of traits when defining autism. The traits that make up autism influence how a person on the autism spectrum views and interacts with the world. Considering the definition outlined in the DSM-5, we must remember that DSM serves as a description of what autism is and how to diagnose it in a person. However, it does not explain why the person is the way they are in a penultimate sense, nor the reason why these traits occur in certain people over others. The question then becomes, what causes these traits in an autistic person? To answer this, we draw from the theory of mind and from the concept of the systemizing and empathizing brain. Both subjects were introduced in the works of Dr. Simon Baron-Cohen. The key aspects of autism are deficits in social communication and reciprocal social interactions. This stems from an inability to represent the thoughts and feelings of others in one's own head. They possess a reduced ability to predict how people will react to certain actions and to share in the feelings and experiences of others.